All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do root well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and 1/3. And Lord's will this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, and Tawadia, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, distractions versus prophecy. Okay. And not going to be a long lesson. This has been a thought that's been in my mind for a while now. You know, the whole Diddy situation, sports, entertainment, bread, circus, the political soap opera. You know, we're in the times where people, okay, are constantly being distracted right now. Okay. People are constantly being distracted so they don't see the reality of the times that we're in. Now, this is real quick. Ecclesiastes 10:6, folly is set in great dignity. So right now, folly is being pushed more than ever because Esau doesn't want the public to panic, but the public is getting ready to crash out. Okay. You know, we were mentioning at camp, it's called the Braxton-Hicks contraction. Pretty much it's a term used for false labor. Okay. So we're in the times where, you know, it's, you know, we're looking at prophecy in the aspect of, you know, is it this, is it that scenario? Is it that scenario? But everyone else is being distracted. Everyone else is following after some kind of trend or, you know, this person's 15 seconds of fame. You know, that's what's going on right now. We have to keep our eye single. Okay, but he's going to push the folly button over and over again. He's going to spam dribble the folly button. Folly is set in great dignity and rich sit in a low place. So we're sitting in a low place right now, but tomorrow is always a new day. And one thing I want to say as well, you know, no matter our situation, you know, the Lord is going to change it. Okay. Any second, any minute, any hour, any day, any month, any week, okay? Everything is just going to shift. That's what we're all waiting on, this great shift that's getting ready to take place. And I was just curious, folly, silliness, okay, collectively, what do we got out here? Yep, folly. So you get the point, all right, silly, you know, comedy. Okay, this is why Kevin Hart has 23 and a half movies and counting. Okay, this is why he's just spewing out new Netflix, new Prime videos. You know, now everything's just streaming because he wants to keep you constantly plugged into Babylon. All right. Now, what I also want to show you real quick, if you look up the definition of distraction on the online etymology, the word distraction means the drawing away of the mind. Okay, this is powerful. So he wants to pull you away from what you're focusing on. So this is why he does sleight of hands. Okay, this is why he makes things available to you that once used to not be available. Remember when you were growing up and being famous was like, that was the it. If you were on TV, if you had this song, you know, you made it. Okay, now this is why everything is 15 seconds of fame. Everybody's famous now. Everybody's going viral now because he's pushing folly to distract you from the fact that, no, we're living in prophecy. Okay, so be aware of the mind and what he's trying to do to draw you away. And we're also in the times now where, you know, if something overtakes someone, well, then that means they're not of the elect. Okay, we're in the time where we have to conduct ourselves as the elect, meaning the Lord is with us. We have to operate our thought process. Everything that we do has to be filtered with faith. If not, you will be swayed out of here. Okay, so he wants to separate you. He wants to pull you away. He wants to draw you away and leave you bewildered. Okay, this is what he does. All right, it actually says if he has a prophet, he will use thee. And then when you're in a low case, he ain't going to feel bad about it. So you're in a time where you have to realize you're at spiritual war. So if you get got, you can't look at the person who got you like, hey, you got me. Well, you let me. So this is the time now where we have to be men more than ever, okay? Faithful servants more than ever, all right? Even for you sisters out there. Now, let me play this real quick. I just came across this, and it really just got my spiritual gears going. So let me play this for you real quick. It's just a short, but check this out.
And I just want to make something clear. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm telling you, you should be fucking scared. Do you understand? We just went through a bunch of crazy shit. And now we got a bunch of crazy shit coming towards us.
Exactly.
So if you don't think that you should be scared of what's coming, then you must not live here. Because it is scary. What people just went through along the coast is fucking scary. What the people are going through up north is fucking scary. I'm giving people information that they need. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm telling you, you should be scared.
And see, now there's two reactions that someone that comes across this video would say. One, what is he talking about? And two, I know exactly what he means. This is why wisdom and knowledge will be our stability. I watch certain movies for certain reasons. Okay. I like certain movies like Leave the World Behind. It showed you how useless these average, everyday, so-called winning males are. Okay. You watch certain movies, they show you where this character is showing the spirit you don't want to be in. Okay. Now, I like this video because at any minute, it can go down, meaning breaking news, something this, something that. So we're just in the time where we're watching, waiting patiently. And this is why I find James, the 4th chapter, very powerful. Okay, you may have heard it before. You're going to hear it again. Check this out. James 4:13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city. And I also want to say this thought that just came to my mind. When you brothers are driving around, even you sisters, and you observe and you watch people and you see the careless mindset that they have, all you're watching is just a foolish person. See, we're in the times where we're not identifying a person based on their physical attribute, but their mental stability. Okay. So you cannot get wooed when you see people like not tripping, they're chilling. That's because they're a effing fool. You know what I want to say? You know what I want to say? But that's because they're just fools. We're surrounded by foolish people with money. So they are keeping the folly flowing, but that doesn't mean that prophecy isn't creeping right behind them. You know what they call people like that in the world? They call them a lick. Okay. That's what they call it. Do we gotta go to the Urban Dictionary? Okay. When you look at certain people, another person will look at them as a come up. And that's what we are seeing right now. People that are distracted, that are drunk, that are foolish, that have got a couple dollars, that have a home and a car, okay? And they want to go and hang out. That's because they're distracted. See? Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city. Oh, it's White Girl Wednesday. You know, it's Thirsty Thursday. You know, I want to go here to get this. Trust me, I know. Okay. I hear people, I see them. People are in this spirit right now. And a lot of them, they also are in denial because they don't want to accept the fact that it's over. Okay. So people are going to start scrambling in these last days, and they're going to panic. They're going to bug out. They're not going to be rational. Okay. It says, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. And this is why I made that statement earlier, because we also catch our hell. You know, we're dealing with things. We're in cities that are being judged, but the Lord is still dealing with us. So in the same breath that we use this scripture to say, hey, you don't know what's going to happen for you tomorrow. In the same breath, I say that for the believers, hey, whatever position you're in, you have to have the light at the end of the tunnel mindset. Hey, this ain't forever, okay? Whatever situation you're in, one, the Lord allowed it, and two, that doesn't mean this is solidifying where you're going to be at tomorrow. But these people, see, they want to buy and sell and, you know, get gain and folly and laugh and fun and freak off. But you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Remember, in Revelations, the 9th chapter, it was told, John recorded it down that at a certain hour, month, day, and year, this place is going to go down. So we have to continue to look at this position that we're in as an hourglass effect, okay? And Esau, Edom, is on his last grain of rulership. It says, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. So we're just surrounded by mortals. We're surrounded by little time, okay? They can laugh, they can ditz, they can whatever they want, but this is only for right now. How are they going to be when prophecy's here? See how they're acting with distractions? Well, how are you going to act with prophecy? Because if you put distractions in a ring versus prophecy, it's a first round knockout. That's what we're waiting on. Okay, this is all just the buildup. They're still walking to the stage. They still got the music, beer in their hand. They're chanting, but wait till they get in the ring and it's them versus prophecy. They're not going to last. Okay, it says, this is what we do. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. But now ye rejoice in your boastings, all such rejoicing is evil. So these people are rejoicing right now. They're planning. You know, they're plotting, but all that rejoicing isn't going to defeat the Lord's will. It's not going to defeat prophecy. Okay. Now, let's see what else did I have up here. I also wanted to share this. This is Ezekiel 24:14. I, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, have spoken. Okay. This is what distractions do to people. It makes them forget that the Lord's will outweigh everything else. You're in Babylon. People are drunk. They think that because this is what they believe, they think that's true. Just because they believe that, it doesn't make it true. What does that say? Fear not the incredulity of them that trouble you. So we don't have to. I don't care if you don't believe. We're not here to convince any of you. We're here seeking our own salvation. 2nd Ezra 15 and 3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the unbelief, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Let them speak. Let them say what they want. But guess what? By thy words you are justified or condemned. So you're just seeing condemned people. Okay. This is what times we're in. We're now processing what it's like to look at a fool. Okay, because with Esau's Hollywood, his media machine, remember, goddess of illusion, we've actually had to be reborn again in our mind, in our belief, and our processing when we see things. So just because he shows you a fool looks like this on camera, a fool looks like someone that's also idolized or quote unquote attractive. And that doesn't matter. Outward appearance does not outweigh someone's mentality. These are just distracted people. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. See, so now what's attractive? Faithfulness. What is a good quality that the Lord is looking for? That's what we are doing. And this is why your walk is the way it is, because you are doing something that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai prefers and not what the world wants. Big difference. But this is a temporal world. Why would we want to please a world that's temporal against our power and not even for us? See? So it's either be distracted or wait for prophecy. And guess what? Prophecy's coming. Distractions come and go. That's the point of a distraction. Over here, over there. Remember this? Remember that? Yeah, now it's 15 seconds of fame, you know? It's a damn fidget spinner. Remember those? Kind of. Exactly. But at one point in time, the whole known world was distracted by fidget spinners. You just got to look at these things. And you should also get offended at distractions. What is he trying to distract me from? Okay. That's why I would say, like, when there's like a major fight or event, you know, it's like, what is he distracting the public from? What did he do behind the scenes that the public has no aware of because you couldn't see it because you're watching a ball and you couldn't hear it because everybody was roaring? Ezekiel 24:14, I, the Lord, have spoken it. It shall come to pass. See, this is getting ready to come to pass. Distractions come and go. And I will do it. I will not go back. Neither will I spare, neither will I repent. According to thy ways and according to thy doings shall they judge thee, saith the Lord power. Okay, so when the Lord says something's going to happen, that's what's going to happen. Okay, and what did the Lord said? I declared the end from the beginning. So we are waiting for the present to catch up what was declared already from the beginning. See that? So now this minimizes even the the pleasure of that distraction. You know, you're really prioritizing what's most important right now. Okay. This is Isaiah 46 and 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me. But Esau's like, no, over here, I'm like God. Look at, I'm sitting in the temple of God. Look, I'm even showing myself that I am God. See, that's the power of a distraction. You know, it reminds me of the precept where it says, because judgment isn't executed speedily. I think that's Ecclesiastes 8 and 15. Let me see real quick. I can Google it. I haven't brought this one out in a while. 8 and 11, 8 and 15. Let's see. Yep. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work, blasphemy, you know, I'll put my middle finger to heaven. I don't care. See, these are things that keep us sober. One thing that I've been really, really thinking about and pushing a lot is if you try to process the Lord's will with your mindset or your emotion, you will be confounded. Okay. We're in the time where you cannot try to process why this in particular judgment happened. You just need to know, okay, hey, if the Lord did something to them, that's between them and the Lord. See? But people are trying to process the will of the Lord through their understanding. You'll hurt yourself. Sit down. You're going to hurt yourself. All right. It says, because sentence against an evil work, right? Jake is now upset with the father, right? They're upset with Yahweh Shem El Shai because in their mind, they're like, why haven't you judged him yet? Well, that's your problem. You're upset because what you expected didn't come to pass. See that? We are now learning to accept the will of the Father through the Son. It says, this is why we always call on Yahweh Shem El Shai. See? It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily when you want it. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So now this is why we see people fully in their ways. They are fully in their ways, okay? But this is all set up so they can get even a greater judgment. And they're going to drink that cup, okay? They're going to drink that cup. So going back, it says, Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning, the end of what? The end of age, all right? The heathen rule. It says, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, I will do all my pleasure. So when the Lord decides to have this go down, that's because where he finds it the most pleasurable, okay? So we're just waiting for, things to roll out, and they're gonna. So don't get caught up in these distractions. This is why it's referred to coming as a thief when you least expect. And expect that. Exactly. That's how I operate. See? So distractions versus prophecy. Who's going to win? Prophecy. 2 Peter 3 and 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Boom. Unexpectedly. We are expecting the unexpected. But people, that's why I played this video, people, they pay attention when it's relevant, but because it's not mainstream, I'm not really too worried about it. That's how it works, and that's how they're going to get got right there. Okay, so now let me go back to this. 2 Peter 3 and 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, third woe, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So this thing's on a ticking time clock, man. You know, so don't let distractions get you. Don't let any petty bullshit, you know what I'm saying, get to you. Okay, this is now the time where we're exercising sobriety of the mind. All right. So just want to do that real quick lesson. I pray it was edifying as well as exhorting. And just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.